Okay, so here is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 and the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. And at the end of this video, I'm going to answer the question, should you upgrade from the Z Flip 4 to the Z Flip 5? Let's start off with design, which is the biggest change in the Flip series. It's the visual changes that we're gonna talk about. So this right here, the cover display on the Flip 5, it's a 3.4 inch AMOLED display, and the internal is a 6.7 inch AMOLED display from 1 to 120 Hertz. So there is that. However, with the Flip 4, we're getting a cover display of 1.9 inch AMOLED and then the same internal 6.7 inch display. So those are the specs. Now, when we close both of these devices, obviously you see it right there. We're getting a full-fledged display right here, which you can use for widgets, you can use for apps, like you can use Google Chrome, you can even play Call of Duty on this if you really want to. With the Z Flip 4, you can just take a glance at some notifications here and there and just see a couple really small widgets. And even the widgets here, they're really interactive. Like here's my alarm widgets, very interactive. Here's my weather widget, again, very interactive. And if I want to go on Google Chrome and look up something, or if I want to watch YouTube videos, and yes, there are a lot of comments and say, why would you ever watch YouTube on a smaller display? But not opening the display and using X or watching YouTube videos has actually been very, very useful. And in times of like, I just don't feel like opening it, the display itself and using a larger 6.7 inch screen, this smaller display is able to, take care of what I want to see. Like if I want to see recent posts on X or shop on Amazon, for example. Yeah, it's not the best experience, but it's there if you need it. And with good luck, you can add more apps. Pretty much virtually any single app that's supported with good luck. Now, taking a look at the rest of the physical design change is the hinge. So with the hinge, we're getting a fully closed with the Z Flip 5. And for the first time, Samsung removed parts from the hinge with the Z Flip 5. And look, so the top right here is a Flip 5 and the bottom is the Flip 4. And the hinge does not let the Flip fold in all the way, as you can see right there. Like that is actually really, really nice. But those are the main visual changes. Other smaller changes, I have the Samsung.com exclusive color right here in blue, but this comes with a matte, like really dark gray finish, almost like a black, and also the matte finish of the blue color, and also a matte hinge finish as well. Obviously, this entire display is glass right here on the front, so we don't have like a frosted finish like the Z Flip 4. Z Flip 4 is frosted on the front and the back, which is, it's good. I mean, it's not matte. I personally prefer this matte finish, but it has glossy sides. I kind of wish phones would just go with a matte finish, even though they might have glass, just give it a matte finish. Overall, I like the design of the Z Flip 5. Samsung did a great job in making this more than just an incremental upgrade. I think it's actually a very good upgrade. That's going to lead us into software with both of these devices. So, internal display software, again, everything else is about the same, and I've used both of these devices. They both currently run Android 13, and they're both slated to get 4 years of software updates. But Android 14 will probably come out sooner for Z Flip 5 and then come out later for the Flip 4. And this one already got its first Android update, which was Android 13. Flip 5, on the other hand, we can expect Android 14, 15, 16, and 17, whereas Flip 4, 3 years left, so Android 14, 15, and 16. And they're both slated to get 5 years of security updates as well. I don't know how, like by the end of its software cycle, how they will be lasting in 2 to 3 years time with the chipsets and the battery life and whatnot. Only time will tell, but so far, performance-wise, they're doing really good. External display, I think it plays a huge difference. Like it plays a huge difference with the overall software experience. Now, moving over to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which powers the Z Flip 5. It performs like a champ, no hiccups, no stutters whatsoever. But the same can be said for the Z Flip 4, which has a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. No hiccups whatsoever. And again, when the Flip 4 came out last year, I used it as my main device, had no issues. Currently using this Z Flip 5 as my main device, still no issues. So overall performance, you're going to be getting about the same. If you look at numbers, yes, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 made for Galaxy is going to perform better than its predecessor, but in day-to-day use, you won't really notice too much of a difference. So they both perform well in the software and just overall performance department. It's going to lead me into the cameras. So with the cameras on both of these devices, 12 megapixel f1.8 main and a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and also 10 megapixel front facing camera. So there's that. There's really no camera changes from the Flip 4 to the Flip 5. However, there is some rumors that Z Flip 6 is being tested with a 50 megapixel camera. Of course, it's probably like a year away. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this about Z Flip 6 when this just came out. But just for reference, Samsung is working, according to a rumor, on a upgraded camera for the Flip 6. They got to upgrade from some parts of the phone each year, and I guess next year might be the camera upgrades. Overall though, its photos, they perform good, great for daylight photos. They're not flagship quality. So I personally wish that for the price that you're paying, like $999 retail price, that you get something even like the Galaxy S23. Now, the one upside is, like, if you want to take selfies, now you have a larger cover display. Whereas like you can take pictures with the rear facing camera on the Flip 4, but like this 1.9 inch cover display is just, it's really hard to see when you're taking a selfie, whereas this, like, obviously it's much easier to see yourself or your surroundings when you're taking a selfie, a quote unquote front facing picture with the rear facing cameras. So no changes here, but they still perform fairly decent, not flagship quality. For the price you're paying, they should have flagship cameras. That's just my opinion. That's going to lead me into the battery performance. They both have a 3700 milliamp hour battery. They both have 25 watts of wire charging. They both have 15 watts of wireless charging, and they both have 4.5 watts of reverse wireless charging. So yeah, pretty much the same battery tech. However, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 made for Galaxy on the Flip 5 helps with the battery efficiency. It offers better battery life. Is it drastic? Definitely not. But I'm easily getting throughout the day, and I'm a heavy user. Like, yeah, I'll finish the day with like 15%-ish, but with the Z Flip 5, like, it was very difficult. Let me put it that way. It's very difficult to end the day off. And Samsung has been doing a really good job with the implementation of Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 across their entire Samsung lineup. Like, the S23 series has been really great, especially the Ultra with the new chipset. Flip 5 definitely has seen an improvement, even though battery capacity is still the same. The one thing I hope that happens next year is Samsung improves on the battery capacity too, alongside its other improvements in software, as well as the battery, or the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, like the efficiency with the chipset itself. Otherwise, if you're looking for an improvement in battery, you're going to be getting a slight improvement, like about 30 to 45 minutes more of screen on time, at least in my case. So there is that. Everything else spec-wise is pretty much the same. And I want to end things off with the price. So these both started, well, Z Flip 5 is currently on sale, but $999 MSRP. Z Flip 5, the base model, is 256 gigs of storage instead of 128 gigs, and still $999. Pre-order deals are obviously done, but at the time when the Flip 5 was announced, the pre-order deals were great. Like, I traded in my Z Flip 4 for the Flip 5, and I got a $900 trade-in value, and I had a $50 Samsung credit, and I paid like $53.99 for the Flip 5. So that's gonna lead me into my final thoughts. Is it worth the upgrade? First, let me answer that question for myself. Was it worth the upgrade? Yes. Why? First was the trade-in value of $900. Like, I'm getting $900 worth of value for the Flip 4. So pretty much essentially I'm paying $100 for the Flip 5, and I'm getting some pretty good upgrades with the larger display that's actually usable and very intuitive. I'm getting upgrade chipset, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which helps with better battery life, even though it has the same battery capacity. And overall, just a better and cleaner design, like no gap with when it's closed. The hinge is just great. And if you took advantage of the pre-order deal and you got the Samsung $50 credit, you probably paid $53.99, just like me. And you'll still find some really good deals. Samsung is going to throw out some nice deals in the coming months for the Z Flip 5. And to answer that question again for everybody else, is it worth the upgrade? I think it is. I really do think it is, especially if you're looking for a more refined flip device. Like having this larger display that is going to actually help you reply to notifications instead of just seeing it on the cover display on the Flip 4, then yes, this is going to be it. If you don't like how your Flip 4 it doesn't fully close because of the hinge, then Flip 5 is for you. If you like that cleaner finish and design, Flip 5 is for you. You want the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with some better battery life, then yeah, Flip 5 is going to be that device for you. I'm overall happy with my purchase of the Z Flip 5, and currently I am rocking it as my main daily driver. So yeah, that really wraps up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, definitely be sure to superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot. Will help push my content out to more people. And as you can see, MTG Production desk mat is here and it's available on my store page on the channel. You can definitely check out my latest wallpaper pack. It's called Jello. Links will be in the description down below, and everything on the channel goes directly in support for the channel. Really does mean a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.